Hey ladies. First, forgive me. I am on my way to run an errand with my beautiful daughter. My Spelman night needs me to come get her so she can get some ballet shoes for her. One of the classes she's taking. And so I'm out and about. Doing that, and my hubby took the little clippy thing that holds the phone, because you know we're hands free down here. So for those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Maritza George, and I am, let me roll this up so that the outside isn't getting in. I am jumping on here to talk a little bit with you guys about Valentine's Day, because it is coming up, and something that I see and have heard of and have been a part of course, in my younger years before I was married, and learned the hard way, was this urgency, this desire to feel acknowledged, to be loved on this day of the year that everyone has bought into. And there's nothing wrong with it if you are in a truly viable and truly authentic relationship that is leading towards something significant, which a lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us women wish for, and that is marriage. Ladies, there are too many of us that give up the cookies, the pocketbook, whatever you want to call it, whatever you was raised on calling it, much too soon and much too easily on days like Valentine's Day. Holidays typically tend to make us so vulnerable, because there's that pull of relationship, that pull, that desire to be a part of either, if it was say Christmas or Thanksgiving, that family community, or Valentine's Day, like we're talking about, that love, that the need to feel loved on a level outside of, say, family, right? But a significant other, someone who is giving you their undivided attention and saying that you're so important that I want to shower you with all these gifts and all this love. I want to show you, what you mean to me, and I want to tell you what you mean to me, right? And so one of my purposes for getting on is, to say to you guys, be careful, because there are some brothers out there that, and it's not all of them, because there are some really good men out there, but there are some brothers out there that will tell you exactly what you want to hear in order for them to receive the ultimate prize, which, if no one has ever told you, is sitting right in between your legs. The ultimate prize for them, because in essence you are the ultimate prize, because you are so much more than what is sitting in between your legs. But for a lot of guys, not all of them again, because I'm not going to do that to my brothers. There was a time in my life where I was like, all you mofos can just blah blah blah. But no, being almost 50, I'm going to give them their props. There are some damn good men out there, that they would rather you not engage in that way because they feel that you are worth so much more. And that's how it should be. It should be that, you know what, so what, this is Valentine's Day. So what that, you know, we may go out to a nice dinner and, you know, I may wine and dine you, I may buy you a beautiful gift and all of that. Guess what? You deserve that. You just deserve that because that is part of the process. That is part of being courted. A lot of us don't understand that, especially those of us that are dealing with daddy issues, you know, daddy syndrome issues. Like I call them daddy syndrome issues. It's the daddy syndrome. But that's a conversation for another day. Those of us that are dealing with that, we really, really, really are vulnerable to, you know, getting played, basically. Men basically being able to get over on us because we are trying to make a connection to feel some type of form of love. And we mistaken that because of that need to feel that, we give up a lot. And we don't understand our value. We don't understand the process of being courted and what they are supposed to be doing. And we don't understand that as women, we set the standard. We set the standard. And right now, the standard is low as mess because there are a lot of us that have grown up in fatherless homes. And we are bleeding with our emotions and the desire to feel connected to a man because of our lack of that first connection of our dad, satisfying that this is what love feels like from a being outside of any kind of physical anything. This is how he is supposed to treat you. We are lacking that first bit of roses, that first, oh my gosh, I'm sorry you guys, I'm driving and so there's a lot going on. I prayed, hope, you know what, yeah, I hope this is okay with her hazards. Like somebody, Lord, let somebody come along that is able to help her, Father God, with her car. Okay, y'all. So, back to what we were talking about. It is vital that you guys understand that Valentine's Day is one day. Do not fall into the whole hooray, or the whatever you want to call it, the emotional pull of the day. I don't care how much it hurts, how much you are desiring that connection. Do not give up your valuable body, your beautiful body. It's only for someone who is special, somebody that's going to take care of it, somebody who's going to value it for a lifetime. Somebody who sees you as not just a physical object, but sees you as a whole package. They're looking at you from an intellectual level. They're looking at you from an emotional level. They're looking at you from a spiritual level. Are you spiritually connected? Whole nother conversation, because there are us that we just get in and we connect with somebody so fast. Oh, I'm in love with him, blah, 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 this, and that. And then 4 weeks later, we're like, yo, this dude is, not seeming to be on that same level as me. Like, it's not kind of working out. But guess what? So many of us done giving up the hoo-ha that then we're trying to make stuff work that shouldn't shouldn't be working, and deep inside we know it shouldn't be working. But let's just use for example, because on Valentine's Day we done decided to make it a special day for him, and I'm gonna show him how much I love him, girl. I'm gonna show him why I should be his one and only. I'm gonna show him that I'm a good woman. Another conversation for another day. I'm gonna show him that I got the bomb package, girl. I'm gonna show him that I can cook my behind off. I'm gonna feed this man. Oh, girl, watch. He's gonna be, like I said, 4 weeks to 4 months later, we're like, oh my gosh, will this dude just please stop calling me? Or we're the type that we're like, oh my gosh, but I've already dedicated so much time and effort to this relationship. And guess what? Now I'm all connected because I have went there on that level with this person sexually. And now I'm attached on a different level. And now I'm trying to make something work that should not be working. Deep in my heart, I know this, that it is not going to work. But I'm riding it out, and I'm trying to fix him and mold him, because I see like that he just is not the one. He was just really good at all these things that he said to me. And all these things that, he quote unquote showed me without really showing me. And now that I done seen the real deal, now that the layers have been pulled back, because after a while, we get revealed and they get revealed, right? Now that all of that done happened, he ain't the one. But guess what? I done told all my family that he is. So I gotta make this happen. I gotta make this work. Girl, sis, let me tell you, if you're in that space right now, you better stop. You better back it up and get yourself out of that situation, because you deserve better. And your Boaz, your Mr. Right, cannot find you while you are in a relationship with somebody that you know is not the man, that is not the one. But because on days like, let's say, Valentine's Day, you totally went in and invested in ways that you shouldn't have. Now you trying to make it happen. So I'm just trying to send out a plea, a warning, because we got 13 days. Today is February 1st, and happy Black History Month to you sisters out there who celebrate, that you sisters of African American descent that understand how important Black History Month is to us. What it means to the African American experience here in the United States. Happy Black History Month. Happy first day of Black History Month. But you got 13 days, baby, to get your head turned, put on straight, so that you do not fall prey. If somebody want to buy you flowers and a card, and they want to get you candy, they want to wine you, dine you, take you up, that's all good, under the understanding that there will be no cookies. Don't put yourself in a position where you can even be compromised to give up the cookies, aka go into your house or his, and have it in a place where you you be in a place where you are confident enough that it's like he understands, like, that there will be no cookie slaying or pocketbook opening or getting any hoo-ha, whatever else we used to call it, the lollies. There will be none of that going on. Because what you're doing for me is what you're supposed to be doing for me, bro. And I understand that you may be suffering from your own form of daddy syndrome, so you don't understand that that's what you're supposed to be doing, period, as a man. And it shouldn't be with any conditions attached, with something as special as what you hold in between your legs. So I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that this gets somebody's head put on straight. And for some women who may be in the situation, never mind just it being Valentine's Day, preparing, you might be right there now. I hope and I pray that this helps you to stop backing it up and removing yourself from out of a situation that is toxic and that will not lead you to your Boaz or your Mr. Right. So you are wasting valuable time. When Mr. Right, when Boaz does come along, you're going to be tied in. Look at sis. You can't grab at something if your hands are already full. You got to put down what's in your hands, and you can't be in fear of feeling lonely or looking bad to your girls, or being in a place where you're just feeling uncontrolled, like you can't control what you're feeling going on in between your legs. You can't. Like, if you're in this for the long run, sis, you have got to get those things under control and be okay with it and not worry about what people think. Well, I love you guys, and I'm just on here trying to love you more and get you straight. I'll talk to you later.